Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So last time we tried a more sketchy Aliexpress item, it was the flex leggings, and we all know that that didn't go well. But while I ordered those flex leggings, I also ordered a Slounge dupe. So these are also a Gymshark dupe if you guys aren't aware. The Slounge is like that. They're like a cottony, more sweatpant-y type legging with like a little crop top. And they come in like a bunch of different colors, and basically they look like super cozy. Some people like to work out in them, but some people just like to wear them to like lounge, you know what I'm saying? So while I was finding those fake flex leggings that were not so great, I also found some fake Slounge sets, and these, it wasn't from the same website, so I don't have I'm not saying this is gonna be awful, but they were also using Gymshark athletes and directly taking their photos. Like they even have like Gymshark athletes like in the photos. Like I'm looking right now, they have like Whitney Simmons, like a selfie she posted on Instagram, some other ones, like literally the stock photos of them. Yeah, and they have like all the colors. It's $13.95. And I've seen a lot of different sellers selling these. I got the one with the crop top, but I saw some other ones with like the long sleeve hoodie crop. But I have like the sleeveless crop top one, which I wish I got the hoodie one because I think I'd like that better. But yeah, these are called the 2-piece set, women's yoga, quick dry tracksuit, running sports, blah, 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 you know that. Okay, but it got 4.8 stars on 138 orders, so I'm pretty hopeful. It had like 1,000 likes on Aliexpress too. The pictures, there actually were pictures, and they seem pretty good. Material, polyester. The store gets pretty positive feedback, but I mean, they kind of always get positive feedback. But yeah, it was just I was curious because they used exact Gymshark athletes in the photos again, which they also do that for the, what collection? They do that for like the Poa Gym, like Vital Seamless, like Energy Seamless, they do that as well. So it's not, it's not guaranteed to always be a fake when they do that. But I don't know, I have them right here. And I don't think they're an exact dupe, but my hopes aren't totally lost on these. So they have size small, medium, large, and they have the wine color, which is what I ordered. They have the light pink, and they have the gray. I thought the wine was kind of exciting, so that's what we got. But Gymshark has more colors than that. Okay, but also these are $13.95. And the Gymshark ones, the leggings alone are $36 US, and the top is $28. So that's like over a $50 set, and these are $13. So even if they're not exactly the same, how can you argue with 13 bucks? They also have it in a khaki, or as I like to call it, green color. They have it in like a darker charcoal gray, a taupe color. Yeah, they call this a deep plum instead of a wine. It actually looks like a slightly different color. This does look more wine, and the other ones look a little more purpley. So yeah, why don't we just try these on and see how they go. So this is what they look like. First of all, so I haven't even tried them on yet, but these are a real drawstring at the top, which they could have just added some fake little strings, so I do appreciate that. It also does go, it's straight across. I guess it kind of curves. I don't know if you can see that. It kind of curves on the bottom, but the original Gymshark ones, it's a very distinct curve down the rib cage. Like the rib cage is lower and the side of the rib cage is up more. And they look pretty high-waisted. The Gymshark ones are very high-waisted. Like if you see it on the models, it's like belly button height or higher. But these are also little drawstrings. So I don't know, let's see how these turn out. My hopes have been destroyed by putting these on. So first of all, I got a medium. I'm usually a small on Gymshark, but since I didn't think these were gonna be exact dupes, I went a size up, and I probably could have gone another size up too. So let's just say my hopes were a little too high for these. They're not high-waisted, or they're not as high-waisted as I would like. They barely, my underwear is ends right there. So I really wanted them to be right here. This is a lot of torso. I don't know how anyone could just be walking around hey, it just showing off this much stomach. Yeah, and also the length. I am tall, but usually Gymsharks and in general Aliexpress dupes have been full length on me, but these are not full length. Also, there's they're really constricting. I'm just this is Whew, guys, I hate, these are going in the trash, honestly. I do appreciate that the drawstring is happening. I really don't have many good things to say. This also is like all about to show my bra. It's like, it's really not very much coverage, but to be honest, like the Gymshark one isn't much coverage either. Like I've seen like that people like wear sports bras underneath and the band of the sports bra shows. So this isn't that awful. In terms of the top, like the top is okay. I don't hate the top, but like it's also just like so, I wish it was like honestly like 3 or 4 inches longer. It's really tight. Like the fact that like you can see it like stretch, like this is a medium and I am normally small. It's just not okay. So I need to like, so I guess we'll check. I mean, are they see-through, squat-proof? What do you think?
They look squat-proof, yeah.
Okay, so they're squat-proof, but would I recommend working out in these? No, because they're stretch. They have very minimal stretch. So yeah, I don't know if I hate these more or if I hate the Flex more, honestly. No, I think I hate the Flex more. These are like, maybe if I got a large, they'd be okay, but they run very small. No camel toe. Okay, I think these could potentially be okay in a large, but it's a no for me. Also, side note, after I just took those Slounge leggings off, they dyed my nails. Can you see it? There's like red dye on my nails, so if you do end up getting those, wouldn't recommend washing them with other things because they're probably gonna bleed everywhere. So maybe if I got a larger size, these would be okay, but it's definitely a no. I do think that they got the material, like, so another thing, I don't have the Slounge myself, but I feel like they're decent in terms of like the material. Like I'll show you a picture. They do have the same ribbing. They have the marl color. The color is not quite the same, but yeah, they're not super high-waisted. If you want to go for these, they run very small, so honestly 2 sizes up from your normal size. And yeah, well, yet another example of people taking photos from Gymshark and then making mediocre fakes. What can you do? What can you do? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!